Alright guys, so this is a last minute thing because by the time I'm recording this, it is very close to Smash Bros. Ultimate's release date, and by the time I'm uploading this, I'm assuming this is going to be uploaded around December 6th, which is literally the day before Ultimate's release. And I just recently found out, and this is secondhand information, so I'm not sure if this is actually definitive or not, but Snake's codec is not there. So, and I already got some like suspicions concerning how David Hayter himself has confirmed the fact that there is no codec, or at the very least hasn't really recorded any at all. So I guess it doesn't matter. Hold on a minute. Let me do something real quickly. Let's disable the music so we can get the full authentic like sound bites of Colonel and everyone else's voice clips. But yeah, I'm just making that assumption that it's not going to be an Ultimate, mostly because of David Hayter's claim and from a lot of information I'm hearing saying that there has not been any like news on that yet. So this is my last minute attempt to react to the codec and codec calls from all the other characters. And the reason why and by the way, in case anyone's wondering if I'm going to do the same thing for Polytonic Temple for Wii U, I am not, because it actually is going to be returning for Ultimate. That I know for sure. So I'm gonna be recording my reactions for that when Ultimate comes out, rather than the Wii U version. But considering how like because there's no Snake codecs, I'm gonna do this. So yeah, basically, if you guys don't know, in order to enable the secret Easter eggs codec information, I'm not sure exactly what to do. I'm literally just mashing up and down on the D-pad, eventually getting a result. If I keep getting a box, then oopsies. I'll just mash the A button, because I'm not sure if it has to do with like being as fast as possible or something, but I think that's the case. Anyways, here's our first one.
Snake, you know who that is?
You're kidding, right? It's Mario.
Mario made his first appearance in 1981, and since then, he's become a worldwide phenomenon. There's probably not a single person who doesn't know Mario. He's that famous.
Good thing I survived long enough to meet him on the field of battle, huh?
That's gonna ruin the sound bites, but whatever. I'm gonna have to express some of that. So yeah, that basically explains that Mario is easily one of the most popular IPs out there, and to actually meet him in the field battle is an indication of, I don't know, I guess honor or something. I don't know, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna do that for every single character. We may be here a while, and that alone took us 3 minutes. But yeah, there's gonna be some funny codecs, and there's gonna be some cool bits of codecs that I might not even remember. So this should be fun, remembering what happened. Assuming I could get this properly. Okay, here we go.
That guy with the mustache.
Ah, you mean the king of second bananas?
Jesus, Colonel.
That's Luigi. Show him a little respect.
Look at that pale skin. He's been living in his brother's shadow for too long.
That's a low blow, Colonel.
Colonel has something out against
Snake. Once a kid brother, always a kid brother.
Luigi for some reason.
Colonel, what's gotten into you?
Lolly lule low, lolly lule low, lolly lule low.
Colonel, snap out of it. Colonel! Colonel!
So in case anyone wonders what the hell the Lolly Lule Lo means, if you guys played Metal Gear Solid 2, I believe, that's basically a code word for patriots. So it seems as though our good friend Colonel has been infected by it, or at the very least, like his codec encoder has been affected by it. Next character is Peach. Now, like I said, it's been a while since I ever like remembered most of these codec informations. And there's gonna be like, once we're done, like after Sonic, which is the last character we're gonna be recording off of, there's gonna be one last bonus codec thing that I want to mention as well.
Mei Ling, tell me what you know about Peach.
Princess Peach is the beloved ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom. She's been kidnapped numerous times by Bowser.
Sounds pretty serious.
Yes, but every time it happens, Mario ends up saving her. Sure, he may not look like your ideal knight in shining armor. A little on the short side, I'd say. But still, don't you think it's romantic? I mean, to have a guy who's always there for you.
If he was smart, he'd tell her to stop getting kidnapped.
You don't get a lot of dates, do you, Snake?
Well, what's it with? What's that have to do with not getting kidnapped? Just be smart for once. Like, I guess maybe that's why that kind of explains why Peach keeps getting kidnapped, just so that she could like have that romantic intuition alongside Mario. But at the same time, if Mario really was like the type of person that's getting annoyed by it, he would just slap the bitch and tell you to goddamn stop it, hire some bodyguards and shit, you know? Or I don't know, straight up kill Bowser. Alright, speaking of Bowser, it's disappointing too, because like I was hoping to see like other like codec of other characters as well, see what Snake would react to, but considering how that's not a thing, that is unfortunate. I seriously don't know exactly how the combination is. I'm just like fiddling around with my D-pad and usually it works.
Careful, Snake. That's the great and terrible Bowser.
Bowser? Looks like a cheap movie monster.
Hardly. Bowser leads
Kind of like a Godzilla type of archetype, I guess.
But I'd worry more about his claws and fire if I were you.
Doesn't look that tough to me. Seems kind of slow, actually.
Well, he is the king of Koopas. It's only natural he'd be slow. But that's only because he's the heaviest fighter here, by far. He's a powerhouse of destruction. Careful he doesn't flatten you.
Alright. So that was a little bit more straightforward. It's like, okay, yeah, Bowser is the heaviest fighter in the game. Be careful about his weight. So that was more like a tip rather than like a friendly banter like Peach, where it's like you don't get a lot of dates and all that, or like Mario where it's like it's an icon type of thing, or Luigi where it's a reference to Metal Gear. That one's very straightforward, I feel. Alright, that was the third try apparently.
Otacon, there's a gorilla wearing a tie here. He's huge.
That's Donkey Kong. As you can tell, he's got strength to spare. He may be king of the jungle, but he lives in a house just like you or me. And he seems pretty smart. Well, for an ape anyway. Donkey Kong who fought that epic battle with Mario was this guy's grandfather.
That was a long time ago. What about this Donkey Kong? Does he get along with Mario?
Nope. They're still at it. Seems like they're always competing in something. Kart racing, sports, you name it.
Pauline.
A chip off the old block.
So yeah, this seems like this is the same not necessarily the same Donkey Kong as the Donkey Kong from the original arcade game or anything, but still the same tendencies according to Otacon. Oh man, Diddy Kong. I have completely no idea what this was. I think like out of all the characters, I think Diddy Kong is probably gonna be like the least one memorable one, from what I remember at least. Alright, here we go.
Otacon, there's a chimpanzee here wearing an
I'm noticing Snake has a little bit of a obvious tell. It's
He's
like,
Donkey Kong's partner. Not only is he lightweight, he can use a wide range of weapons as well. He can fly using those barrel jets on his back, and he can shoot nuts with his peanut pop gun.
Peanuts? As in the ones in the little shells? Are you serious?
Oh wait, here's the best part. You see them lying on the ground after he shoots? If you pick up some of those peanuts, they'll restore your health a little.
Edible ammunition, huh?
edible ammunition. Has someone invented that yet? It's like you shoot the dead body and then you just dig inside that dead body and then eat it. That sounds gross. That was interesting. But yeah, like the way Snake's line has been so far. Holy shit, it's snowing! I just realized that now. Like, what the hell? Like, what's with that sound effect? Anyways. But yeah, with Yoshi, like, I'm guessing when, like, Snake contacts Otacon, Mei Ling, or the Colonel by Yoshi, is like, there's a dinosaur with googly eyes and a big nose, or something like that. I don't know. It seems like it's very predictable what Snake's gonna say as his absolute first line.
Otacon, what's this lizard thing?
That's a Yoshi. It's a dinosaur from Yoshi's Island. Watch out for its long chameleon-like tongue. If it gets you, you'll be swallowed whole.
It lays eggs and throws them, right? Then it must be female.
Actually, it's a he. At least, that's what it says.
It talks.
Yes, it talks. Well, kinda.
Now you.
I don't know, I don't speak Yoshi.
How about I capture one so we can see what they taste like?
Snake.
He's picking up like his dad's habits too, like just eating everything. He's like, nom, nom, snap its little neck, and then just like feed it to like the crows or not the crows. I don't know. It's like Snake Eater, you know, like the way like Big Boss always loves to eat shit, not literal shit. Well, maybe literal shit. I don't know. Otacon, there's a guy here with a biker helmet and with a big nose. What's it doing? I clearly don't have a good Snake voice. David Hayter has definitely got like the best like vocal compartments when it comes to gravelly Navy men. Alright. As he scratches his butt. Very charming there, Wario.
This guy kind of gives me the creeps.
Alright, that one sounds different.
Wario, Snake. Wario first appeared as Mario's rival, but he really made his name in the WarioWare games. Watch out for Wario's bite. It's not just damage you take from it.
What do you mean, Colonel?
Wario loves garlic. He eats whole cloves of it day and night. So try not to get caught in his mouth. Once that smell gets on you, it'll stick to you for quite a while.
That's a scary thought.
He also attacks by farting. He can fart to fly around too.
By farting. Are you kidding me?
Sadly, no, I am not kidding. If his belly starts to bulge...
It's a little bit weird hearing the Colonel like talk about farting. You know, it's like in a way, in a manner that's like serious shit. It's like, what other like enemy can you think of that has like a very obviously silly moveset? Like, I don't know. I'm really curious as to what he's gonna say about Kirby. There seems to also be somewhat of a pattern in terms of like what character is associated with which Smash character. Like Mei Ling seems to be more about like female characters. Otacon is more, I want to say, animalistic maybe, because so far it's like Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and Diddy Kong, they're animals, and Colonel is like bad guys and main characters. I think, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm guessing this is gonna be either. I'm guessing this is Colonel. Considering how Link is the main character of the Legend of Zelda series. Oh wow, this is taking a while. Holy shit. Snake! Really? How long? Is it random? Like, I seriously don't know. Like, this is something I never got because, like, whenever I look up, like, guides and all of that, it just says to smash the D-pad, like, multiple times in every direction. Oh my god, I'm getting really unlucky here. Am I not mashing fast enough? There we go, holy crap.
Otacon, who's the guy with the sword?
That's Link. He's the hero of Hyrule. That blade in his hand is called the Master Sword, also known as the Blade of Evil's Bane. He also has a whole arsenal of items at his disposal. Bombs and arrows, a shield, a boomerang, and a claw shot. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Gear is only useful when it's used at the right time and place. Just lugging a ton of it around doesn't do you any good.
I wouldn't be talking if I were you, Snake.
What's that supposed to mean?
You tell me, Mr. Utility Belt.
Otacon having a little bit of a sass there. What's going on? Oh, Snake just got caught on his bullshit! Okay, so maybe Otacon's like anime characters and animals. I don't know. Okay, this one I'm a little bit confused. Is this gonna be Zelda or Sheik? Will they have two different codecs? Or will they have individual codecs? Let's find out.
Ready, go!
Assuming we can get this without breaking my hand. There we go. I was that lucky.
Snake, I see you're fighting
Whoa,
Zelda.
I was expecting Mei Ling.
I guess. Doesn't feel right fighting someone in a dress, though.
Don't underestimate her just because she's a woman. Zelda's attacks are backed by powerful magic. Her hand-to-hand combat may look weak, but her magic makes it cut to the bone.
So, this rose has thorns. Interesting.
This is no time for pickup lines, Snake.
Don't worry. I know from experience that it's the quiet ones you have to watch out for.
Speaking of quiet, how's she doing at Mother Base? Has she been behaving herself very well, or has she been killing more soldiers? You should definitely keep her in check. This is Big Boss I'm talking about. This is Solid Snake. What am I saying? Alright, whatever. So it seems like Sheik and... Wow, first try. Holy shit. So it seems like Sheik and Zelda have two different codecs, I want to guess. So maybe that might come into play.
What's going on here? What happened to Zelda?
Snake, Princess Zelda transformed into Sheik. I can understand the clothes, but to change her skin and eye color? That must take some powerful magic.
Magic?
Come on, Snake. Don't get all grumpy and start talking about how unscientific it is. Science is basically just another form of magic that makes our lives easier.
Wait, Mei Ling, it's the other way around.
Coming from you,
Isn't it?
Don't you think talking to someone halfway around the world is a kind of magic? Or flying across entire continents?
Is this one of your Chinese proverbs, Mei Ling?
Ooh, I think this is completely different.
I think Mei Ling is more of the spiritual type, to say that the type of magic that she believes in is more... whatchamacallit. I don't know. But let's just say Mei Ling is a little bit, zen. Going zen with us, or something. I don't know. Whatever. Ganondorf, he's next. And he's finally back to kick some ass. And take names. Wow! First try, baby! Holy shit! That is interesting. I have no idea. I seriously don't know exactly, like, what's...
Murderous vibe.
Whatever, I'll take it.
Close to him makes my skin crawl.
Snake, Ganondorf is dangerous. His ambition is to rule the world, and he's got the power to do it. It's no wonder they call him King of Evil.
Do modern weapons even work against him? Do I even have a chance?
Take a look around you. There are plenty of people fighting with swords, or even their bare hands. At least you've got firepower. Count yourself lucky. It's not like you to whine, Snake.
I was just asking. Sheesh. Well, it's back to the mission for me.
Jesus, Otacon, you kind of sound like your dad all of a sudden. An asshole, that's what I think of you. Oh my god. Okay. Next, Toon Link. I'm curious as to what Toon Link is. Like, I've known something about Link, maybe, but not Toon Link at all. Damn it, I'm not getting the same magic eyes I'm getting beforehand. Been 19 minutes so far. Yeah, we could probably do the entire cast in one part, I hope.
Mei Ling, who's this kid with the cat eyes?
Cat eyes?
They call him Toon Link. Doesn't he look familiar?
Yeah, he looks just like Link.
But you know there have been several people who've gone by that name, right? They all have certain things in common. Green clothes, a sword, a shield, but they all came from different lands. And
One of them
lived in
had blue
different
clothes and long
eras.
hair.
And yet the spirit of
Another
the
one
hero
was a
that
female
guides us is
version.
timeless.
And then there's another one that loves to talk about the dongos.
I think I can relate to that.
Huh? What do you mean?
There's been more than one snake, too, you know.
Ah, catchy snake. Oh. What are we standing around here? Oh, damn it. God damn it. Fuck it. Next character. Fucking ruined my line for standing up. Oh shit, Samus. So I know for sure that there's 2 different Samus codecs, but how the hell am I supposed to do this with, let's see if this method works.
Ready, go!
It does not. Okay. I was hoping that, like, if I hold the Z button, then, she turns into Zuzu Samus, but it doesn't seem like that's the case at all, so I might have to reset and force her to get the Smash Ball. That's my guess, at least. Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow's Smash Ultimate release date, ladies and gentlemen. You guys excited for that? I'm sure most of you guys are definitely excited about Ultimate's release eventually, once it comes out tomorrow. Push select.
Hey, Otacon.
Select does nothing.
Got a woman here in a power suit.
Huh? How did you know she was a woman? Yeah. That'd be Samus Aran, the most renowned bounty hunter in the galaxy. Her arm cannon packs quite a wallop. If you get hit with a charged shot from that thing, you can kiss your butt goodbye.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
Yeah, well, just don't get too close, Snake. Samus is deadly. After space pirates killed her parents, she was raised by the Chozo and trained in the fighting arts. She's been places and seen things that people like you and me can't even begin to imagine.
But underneath that cold, metal exterior beats the heart of a woman.
Snake clearly has a thing for Samus, and I'm sure there's a lot of shippers that love the crap out of those 2.
Ready, go!
Alright, time for her to take her clothes off. Come on. We don't got all day there, Samus. Come on, you got strip for us, baby. We need to make that ad revenue. So take off your clothes, and wow, you missed severely that time, but okay. Interesting. All right, I just have to do this. All right.
Mei Ling, Samus took her clothes off.
That's just her in the Zero suit, Snake.
Oh, without that bulky power suit, she's gotten a lot more agile. You know, I bet if I took off all this heavy gear, I could catch her.
Yeah, you wish. Even without the power suit, all that training she did with the Chozo has made her a super athlete. I don't think a normal human could ever keep up. Just look at her.
Her loss.
Don't worry, as long as I match the X button over and wait, shit, was it the X button or the circle button where I had to do the torture scene in Metal Gear Solid 1? Oh well, reference rune. Like, imagine what would the codec be for Dark Pit? Is like, is this just a kid going in his emo phase? And then Otacon or Colonel would be like, that's Dark Pit, Snake. Dark Pit is one of the most dangerous dark angels. Or I don't know. I don't play Kid Icarus enough to know the lore behind it. I could make it my own, maybe, but I got blocked content for that.
Otacon, there's a kid with wings out here. Is he a mutant, or is he just into costumes?
Someone's been watching a lot of X-Men, I'm guessing.
Pit is an angel from Angel Land. He's the captain of Palutena's army.
Angels? Give me a break.
I don't know. Maybe he's from a different species. But those wings on his back and those mysterious weapons he has are the real deal. He may look young, but he's a veteran warrior. Watch yourself. He used to be a weakling, but countless trials over the years have toughened him up.
And by trials, you mean game overs.
Yeah. You should know all about that.
Bum ba ba dum ba dum ba da ba da bum bum bum. That's another thing. His victory theme is actually his game over theme, which is odd when you really think about it. Alright. Ice climbers. What are they gonna put to the table?
Ready, go!
Second try. Sweet. If this pace keeps up, then they'll be way better.
So, those two are the ice climbers, huh?
Snake, have you ever heard of a blood bond?
Sure.
It refers to a bond between two people. That
I know about it, but let's have you explain just in case for the audience.
And dangerous mountaintops together. I think they've formed a bond that we can't even fathom.
I don't know. Seems to me they'd get in each other's way fighting to see who gets to the top first.
Snake.
It's like a friendly competition, right?
Brothers may quarrel at home. Outside, they defend each other from slight.
Is that really a Chinese proverb?
Even though they may get in each other's way occasionally, they'll pull together in times of need. They're an inseparable team, Snake. Don't underestimate them.
Very spiritual successing proverb you got there, Mei Ling. I got one of my own too. When one shall fall, the other's fucked in the head. Alright. Okay. What's R.O.B's, I'm pretty sure Otacon would probably had a heyday with this, like, discovering the technology behind R.O.B's infrastructure and shit. Bling, bling. See, I know about you, but I'm pressing the select button, nothing's happening.
So, Snake, you're fighting Robot?
Yeah, it's a robot. Although, couldn't they have come up with a better name?
Actually, in the US, they called him R.O.B. Robot, R.O.B, take your pick.
Fine. R.O.B it is, then.
In North America, R.O.B's body was gray, like the NES. But in Japan, he had a white body and red arms, the color of the Japanese Famicom.
You sure know your geeky tech stuff, Otacon.
Well, you know.
That's our Otacon for ya. Always the nerd, always a huge turd. Especially his father. Fuck him. Okay, that's enough Metal Gear references for today, maybe, unless I could think of any better ones. Kirby. Our last sole survivor. What does, Colonel have to say about that? I'm assuming it's Colonel. If not, it's Mei Ling.
Snake, watch out!
I was wrong on both parts!
Pink marshmallow?
That's Kirby, also known as Kirby from Dreamland. He's from another planet. In other words, an extraterrestrial. He's got a powerful
It's very
stomach
cute
that
for
lets
an
him
extraterrestrial,
swallow and
don't you think
digest
about it?
anything. And he also has a copy ability that allows him to mimic opponents, steal their moves, and use those moves against them. On top of that, he has the power to fly around the stage. So once he's got you in his sights, there's no place to run.
Yeah, got it.
Was he distracted by, like, Kirby's, like, cute face? I want to know what, like, his... Think about, what is Codec for Isabel's gonna be like if they actually did make it? What's a dog doing here in a battlefield, and why is she wearing a dress? It makes no sense. She doesn't fit in the battlefield. She's too pure. Alright, God, my left hand is getting fucking tired from the D-pad mashing.
Mei Ling, there's a mysterious
Really? Mei Ling?
around here with a sword.
I guess there is no, like,
That's
pattern with
Meta
these
Knight.
characters at
He's a
all.
knight from Dreamland. They say his sword swings can break the sound barrier. Whatever you do, don't get caught in one of his furious barrage attacks. He also commands the Halberd, a flying battleship.
I've seen it. The bow looks like his mask. What kind of weirdo puts his face on the bow of a ship, anyway?
Maybe he's a little narcissistic. Kind of like someone else I know.
Really? And who would that be?
Use your imagination.
God, Mailing, not you two. I thought Otacon was up for the bitchiness, but not you two, Mailing. Oh, then again, Colonel and Luigi. Can't really say much with that.
Ready, go!
Got a big fat penguin here with a hammer. It's like it's gonna clobber me.
Look at the size of that hammer.
And I'm not talking about his dick.
Snake.
Dedede. You mean it's not a penguin, Colonel?
He's the king of Dreamland. Well, so he says anyway.
Are you sure he's not a penguin?
One full swing from that hammer can level an
Colonel, you're not answering my damn question!
It may look like just a big wooden mallet, but it's actually outfitted with special mechanical systems like turbojets and precision bearings to boost its effectiveness.
I don't think I could even lift that thing. And he's swinging it around like it was nothing.
But he also leaves himself wide open. Just make sure you avoid the swing, Snake.
Got it, but I still got one more question. Are you fucking sure he's not a penguin? I'm just saying, it kind of looks like it. Okay. Olimar and Pikmin and, maybe Alf. Wait, Alf is not in this game. Never mind. No Alf. No Alf. Alf does not exist. Oh my god, Snake, hurry up! There we go. Looks like you're going for a new record of how many times I had to mash the D-pad just to get this damn codec working.
Snake, have you ever heard of the ancient Chinese story, The Vain Ocean of Wealth and Splendor, from the Zhenzhongji?
I've been waiting for the movie.
Basically, it's meant to express the impermanence of all things. You know, like even when Captain Olimar has lots of Pikmin with him, they could all be gone the next moment. Those poor little guys, they carry, they fight, they multiply, and they get eaten. Olimar might have lots of company one minute and be all alone the next. It's so sad.
But he can pluck out more Pikmin anytime he wants, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose so.
No one truly fights alone. Not even me.
You're absolutely right, Snake. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Mailing, didn't you just say you feel sorry for the guy and now you're rooting for me to beat the shit out of him? Mailing, I'm confused. Whose side are you on? That's a really weird looking. And then back it up, back it up, back it up, and that ass. It's gonna get nerfed, baby. It's gonna get nerfed in Ultimate, baby. I can't bear it! Alright. What's Fox? I got a Fox here, and he seems to be shining like a frame 1. What's the deal with this? I'm running out of jokes, I do realize that.
Colonel, that fox is fast.
You're fighting Fox, eh, Snake? His full name is Fox McCloud. He's the leader of the Commando for Hire unit, Star Fox. They're mostly active in a galaxy.
Isn't it kind of weird to name a fox
Fox and his
Fox?
comrades pilot all-terrain fighter crafts.
I mean-
or R-wings. His skills in combat can turn the tide of any battle. You seem to have a thing with foxes, don't you, Snake?
Oh, don't remind me. First Foxhound and now this guy. I'm sick of foxes.
You and foxes have a long history together. You ought to be proud.
Now that I think about it, why is his first name Fox and his last name McCloud? It's like, in the world of Star Fox, like, we got Slippy Toad, and Peppy Hare. Like, Hare is the last name, Toad is the last name, and they represent their own, like, species of animals. But then we got Fox and Falco, who represents a fox and a falcon. Makes no sense. And also, technically, Falco is not even a falcon. He's a fucking pheasant. So, and then Wolf O'Donnell. It's like, what determines the first name and the last name? And if so, then, like, if there's multiple different wolves, do they also share the same last name? Do they also have Wolf as their last name as well? These questions must be answered. I'm just saying, like, what about toads? Like, is Slippy, like, is there, maybe they're all inbred or something, or some shit, I don't know. Whatever. Next guy, Falco. I'm guessing either Otacon or Colonel.
This is Snake.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is Slippy.
What the fuck?
What are you? Some kind of frog?
Easy there.
Slippy, what the fuck?
Hop on the wireless and give you a holler. Don't get mad.
Hacked right into my channel, huh?
But I'm not here to mess nothing up.
The codec seems to indicate Colonel.
Just so you know, Falco uses a blaster and reflector that I designed, just like Fox does. But Falco will kick his reflector and send it flying around. Just showing off, if you ask me.
No reason a weapon can't have more than one use. In fact, I'd say its versatility shows how well you designed it.
Hey, maybe so. I feel all fuzzy now. Thanks, Snake.
Maybe next time we meet, you can design me a weapon.
And they say that Infinity War is the best ambitions of crossovers. And then Slippy said, hold my beer. That got me off guard. I completely forgot that Slippy was part of Falco's codec. Like, holy shit. Kinda makes sense though, considering how, like, Mad Mercer, goddamn, not Mad Mercer, how Crom is the codec for Palutena's temple when you play against Robin and some shit. So in a way, it kind of like reinvigorates that like idea of characters crossing over and interacting with each other, you know? I think that's kind of cool.
Ready, go!
Alright, Wolf. What do you got? You're gonna have Panther or Pigma? What the fuck? Oh, no! I don't want to push that button. Just mashing on the D button is weird because there's no indication I'm making any progress because I don't know. Okay, there we go.
Colonel, there's a guy in here who looks like a wolf.
You mean the fighter named Wolf?
Wolf. It's a real imaginative name.
He's the leader of a ragtag team called Star Wolf. They're the longtime rivals of Star Fox.
Kinda strange for a wolf to have friends, isn't it?
Well, I don't think he works well with others. I suppose they're more like hangers-on than actual comrades. But he's a remarkable pilot, and his ship, the Wolfen, is no slouch either.
But this is hand-to-hand combat, Colonel. He's out of his element.
Careful, Snake. Those claws of his aren't just for show.
Yeah, I'm noticing like between the difference between Fox and Falco's playstyle. Wolf here seems to be very like feral-like with his claws, like very animal instinctual. That's interesting. Like that actually reflects a little bit more like Wolf's like animalistic nature, where with Fox and Falco, well, Falco specifically, he's a lot more show-offy and like, yeah, I can do this too. What of it? Is I don't know. I gave him like a New York or Brooklyn accent or something. It was like, but yeah, I can do this. What of it? While Fox is like, take it easy, buddy. We're just on here for the mission. It's like more straightforward, more relaxed, more focused, and all that. Although he is very light on his toes in like Brawl and Wii U. Not sure about that design change, but like, whatever. Great Falcon.
Hey, that's Captain Falcon, isn't it?
Good eye, Snake. He's F-Zero pilot number 7.
You know, seeing Captain Falcon here reminds me, We should do that thing we've always wanted to try.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Good idea. Okay, ready? Go!
Falcon punch!
Falcon kick!
I remember that. That was so nerdy of those two. But it makes sense. Otacon, well, more so with Otacon because he's a huge otaku-like character. It makes sense for him to be a huge fan of Captain Falcon and, I don't know, want to get his autograph and, like, see all his moves, as they say. I don't know about Snake, but I guess Snake is also a huge fan, too. Also first try, holy shit. If only it was first try for every single other, like, time, like, Jesus.
Oh, how cute!
What? The yellow thing?
That's Pikachu. It's a Pokemon. They're popular all over the world, you know? It may look cute, but be careful. It can store up large amounts of electricity in those adorable little cheeks. It'll try to pepper you with electric shocks.
Couldn't be much worse than Ocelot's old torture device.
Oh, and Snake?
What?
I was wondering, could you maybe try and catch Pikachu for me? Please?
Give me a break. What do I look like, a Pokemon trainer?
Fine. Sorry I asked.
Oh, come on, Mailing just wanted a Pikachu for a pet. Look how adorable it is. You could easily catch it, right? Bam! Mission accomplished. Snap its neck. And use its Fulton recovery system. Bam! Mission accomplished.
Pokemon trainer.
Oh boys. Is there gonna be fucking, like, Pokemons for all of them? Like Codecs? Or are they all bundled up together? Oh wait, Squirtle.
Pokemon trainer. That's the guy giving orders behind a Pokemon, right?
Right. And this Pokemon trainer is controlling Squirtle, Ivysaur.
Alright, it looks like it's only like one
They
codec.
represent water, grass, and fire, and they're all powerful.
So, he makes his Pokemon fight while he sits back and watches. Sounds like a good deal if you ask me.
It's not like that, Snake. Those Pokemon wouldn't know what to do if the Pokemon trainer wasn't there giving orders. In every battle, there's a soldier doing the fighting, and a commander telling him what to do. By working together as a team, they accomplish much more than either could on their own. So let's do this together, partner.
Yeah, whatever you say, Colonel.
Colonel seems to be all bromance with Snake all of a sudden. Sure what the deal with that is. Oh yeah, speaking of foxes. Here's another one, Snake. Are you getting tired of them yet? Because there's another one. Is there any more in like Smash Bros. Ultimate from what I remember? And Cinder was a cat, so I don't count him.
You're fighting Lucario, aren't you, Snake?
Mei Ling, what's that purple fire coming out of his hands?
That's his aura.
Aura?
I guess you could call it his life force. Lucario can use his own aura and turn it into power. Every time Lucario's damage increases, his aura gains strength, making his attacks more powerful. So don't think you've got him beat just because his health is down.
Ah, the cornered rat will bite the cat. Sounds like trouble.
Hey! When did you become so good with proverbs?
You must have rubbed off on me.
We'll come back in one piece, and I'll teach you all the Chinese proverbs you can handle.
Yeah, I'm good with that, Mailing. I've had enough of them after our last encounter. Alright. Speaking of pink marshmallows.
Ready, go!
We have another puff-like circular creature here. Snake.
There's a big eyeball walking around.
We sound so fucking irritated.
Jigglypuff. Is that some kind of marshmallow?
Jigglypuff is a balloon-shaped Pokemon. It may be light and puffy and full of air, but its sleep ability is devastating.
Sleep? What's so devastating about it going to sleep?
The instant it falls asleep, there's a huge buildup of energy in its center of gravity. If it hits you, it's lights out for sure.
So, it puts a lot of energy into sleeping. Sounds pretty irresponsible if you ask me.
Takes all kinds, Snake. Especially here in Brawl.
I'd like to also further reiterate and note that that is not how rest actually works in the Pokemon game. It just heals her. Don't know where the fiery explosion came from all of a sudden, but let's just say Sakurai has some obvious liberties when it comes to making a particular moveset. I'm guessing. Alright. God, imagine all the Fire Emblem character codecs. Must be a lot.
Snake, have you heard the saying, politics makes strange bedfellows?
The fuck does that mean?
Chinese problem.
What?
No. It means that when the going gets tough, you might need unexpected partnerships in order to succeed.
Okay, but what the hell does politics have to get into this?
He didn't even have an army to fight with him. But as he battled his way forward, he found new allies to fight at his side, and in the end, he was able to reunite the war-torn land of Altea.
So, he built his army from the ranks of his defeated enemies.
Marth did his share of fighting too. Even when he had an army, he was always alongside his men in the thick of battle. Then he was betrayed by one of his most trusted friends. I can't even imagine how that feels.
I can.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. That never happened in the game. I don't know where that information came from. Like, well, then again, I played the American version, so, which was I think ported over to DS, and that never happened. At least I don't remember it happening. It might have happened like during the downfall of Altea at the very beginning of the game, but otherwise that never happened. So I have no idea where Mei Ling got that information from. Maybe original Japanese version that did in fact happen, but here when we were getting in the West, I don't remember that ever happening. So I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe it did happen. I wasn't paying attention, but I don't exactly know what information she got that from. So there's that.
Ready, go!
Oh my god. I'm getting tired of this D-pad. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this controller every time I do it. And I'm gonna have to do it again when Palutena and shit. Oh, I hate it.
This swordsman is gonna be tough to beat.
Fighting Ike, eh, Snake? Ike is the leader of the Grail mercenaries. He may look too refined to be a fighter, but he has one heck of a sword arm.
Yeah, he's swinging that two-handed sword around with only one hand. I don't even want to get near him.
That's the Holy Blade of Ragnell. It's an extremely powerful sword. But don't forget, Snake, you're armed to the teeth yourself. To your opponents, you might just be their worst nightmare. The distance between you and your enemy is a crucial element in battle. Using that distance can give you an advantage against some enemies.
Yeah, I've got the same feeling.
Well, that was a little bit generic, but okay.
Ready, go!
That kid, isn't that Ness?
Ness.
He may look like a mere boy, but don't let that fool you. He has PSI abilities that defy all scientific explanation.
Just like Psycho Mantis.
Exactly. He can use teleportation, levitation, pyrokinesis, and psychokinesis.
Yeah, but the question is, can he read minds?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Good. Then I won't have to worry about him predicting my every move.
Even if he had telepathic powers, I don't think he'd use them to mess with you like that. I hear he's a good kid.
Okay. So why am I fighting this little small child exactly? What's our end goal here, Colonel? What are you saying that I don't know? Is this... I don't really think about the idea of child soldiers actually being a thing, at least until Phantom Pain, from what I remember. Aside from maybe Raiden, I guess. A little bit like a reference to him would have been nice, maybe. But, oh well. I guess maybe Konami was really anal about like the references of other Metal Gear things. So they're like, no, you'll get Snake, but you don't get Raiden. That's where PlayStation comes. I guess there we go. Alright, awesome. What are you doing here, Toby?
You're fighting Lucas.
Yeah, okay. Can you get out now?
Boy has PSI powers.
Close the door. Thanks for the lollipop.
The poor little guy's had such a hard life,
That's how you really should have locked the door there.
and he was separated from his brother. After that, he faced all kinds of senseless hardships, and he slowly grew stronger.
Senseless hardships. Yeah, I had a lot of those too. The
Yeah.
question is, how you translate those hardships into a better future.
Well, I hope things turn out okay for him.
Alright, Mailing, now you excuse me, I'm gonna beat the crap out of this twerp. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention because Toby interrupted me. What he was doing is like just giving me a lollipop. Like, how dare he give me? Oh, come on, it's not even a lollipop I like. It's grape flavored. What the hell? I'm gonna have a peace of mind with him when I talk to him later. Anyways, continuing on forward. So yeah, Lucas is sad because his mother died and his brother is something, I don't know, whatever. Okay. 2D Black Man. What does Snake have to say about him?
Otacon, there's a guy walking around in here, and he's only got 2 dimensions.
That's Mr. Game and Watch. He comes from a world where everything is flat. Game and Watch was a series of portable games released by Nintendo in 1980. They were powered by large-scale integrated circuits and only had monochrome LCD displays, so characters kind of looked like the numbers on a calculator. The guy you're looking at now, Mr. Game and Watch, was a character who appeared in these games.
This is making my head hurt.
Well, he's, I mean, look.
I don't think
just start
Otacon
fighting
could
him, and I'm
properly
sure everything will
articulate
make
this as
sense.
well. I mean, how can I fight him? He's 2-dimensional. Every time I try to punch him, oh shit, it works. I thought my fist was just gonna phase through him or something, but, huh. Interesting. So you do have some sort of physics after all. Alright. Because realistically, he shouldn't exist. But it's a fighting game with crossovers and shit. It's not supposed to make sense. You're Snake fighting a goddamn Yoshi. What's the deal with that? Why is he beating the crap out of this little kid Ness and Lucas? Like, there's no reason for it. Just have fun and wail on shit. That's all you need to know. Oh wow, it's already 53 minutes. My goodness, this is long.
It's me. I'm fighting myself.
Snake, what's going on out there? Could it be? Has the Les Enfants Terribles project really come this far?
It's more than that. He's got my moves, my gear. It's like looking in a mirror.
Do you think they collected data on you and created another Snake?
He's got the same build, too. Creepy. But his sneaking suit is a different color, and his tactics are slightly different.
Interesting. So even if you're evenly matched in power, your fighting styles will make a big difference. You faced tougher odds in the past, Snake. Don't let this imposter beat you.
Got it, Colonel. Alright, and for our finale character, We got Mr. Speed himself. The blue blur, the hedgehog that's gonna fuck your girlfriend if she's human. Because Amy's not getting any dick action. Mostly because Sonic doesn't actually have a dick, if you look at him. Like, come on, he's wearing clothes, but he's not... Yeah, whatever, never mind. I'm not gonna talk about it any further.
Snake, what is it?
Something about that hedgehog rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, you mean Sonic the Hedgehog? But everyone loves Sonic. He's a big star.
That's a good joke, Otacon.
People are that he's here in Brawl.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there were people that are excited that he's here in Brawl. Just
like
look at him nowadays, though. He's not doing so hot.
You must have some kind of reason.
Nope, just don't like him.
Well, there could be multiple interpretations. First off, Solid Snake is a snake. I mean, his codename is Snake. And Sonic the Hedgehog, he's a hedgehog. Naturally, snakes and hedgehog, realistically, are at odds with each other in the animal kingdom, so it has to do with that. Another theory, from what I remember, is the fact that, well, Sonic is a third-party character that stole the spotlight from Snake. I'm sure there was a lot of Snake fans that were excited, but considering how, like, at the time, people were more excited for Sonic, it felt as though Snake seems to have less of a relevance in Smash Bros. Brawl. So therefore, his jealousy with Snake is apparent, alongside his hatred. I think a third one, and I think is the most interesting out of all of them, is the Japanese voice actor, because... Alright, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Japanese voice actor for Snake is also the same for Eggman, from what I remember. And Eggman, obviously, hates Sonic. So it's like a voice actor telepathy or some shit like that. So that joke only kind of makes sense if you understood the Japanese language. But, like, yeah, that's also another thing from what I remember. But don't worry, Snake. You're going to get your pie the spotlight, more so than Sonic. And Ultimate, when I use him to beat the crap out of him. Alright, guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. And, yeah, technically, we still got one more game to cover left, and Ultimate does release tomorrow. I do realize I am very late, but I do want to finish the Road to Ultimate, just finish it, you know? Like, it doesn't feel right for me to, like, cover every single game except Wii U, and then, like, just jump into Ultimate. No, I don't want to do that. I definitely want to cover all the games, which is why, yeah, which is why the Wii U will be tomorrow, and at the very least, I will be recording Ultimate while it's uploading, so don't worry about that. I do plan on making Ultimate videos once it releases. Now, of course, I won't be able to upload them because, you know, time constraints and all that, and I still got college, and Jesus fuck, finals is coming out. But yeah, otherwise, yes, expect some Ultimate content when I make them. So stay tuned for that. But for now, I hope you guys see the Road to Ultimate tomorrow with Wii U. This is hopefully the final time I ever had to mention Brawl, because like I said, this was a really last-minute update because I heard that Snake's Codec was not there, and I was planning on doing Snake's Codec reactions when Ultimate releases, assuming that it was going to be there, but apparently it's not, so I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm just going to do it on Brawl instead. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Basinger, signing out.
This guy kind of gives me the creeps.
Snake, you copy? Snake! Snake!
What's this lizard?
Snake! What's going on? Snake? Snake!
What's going on here?
Snake! Don't quit now! Snake! Snake!
Copy, Snake. This is Slippy.
What?
Snake, get up. Snake! Snake!